On this episode, we talk about, are reviews really worth it, taking on Coca-Cola, and dentistry's #1 marketing problem. Hey everybody, and welcome to the 88 Dental Marketing Show. I am your host, Joshua Scott, and this right here, this is episode #1, the very start of a new project that we're excited about. And so thanks so much for being here and for watching. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're excited about it. So before we get into the show, I want to ask you for a favor. Look, this is episode 1, and so I know not that many people are going to be watching it. I get that. But do me a favor, go down below in the comments section and leave me some comments. Leave me some thoughts, some advice, some tips, whatever you got. But being episode 1, not that many people are going to watch it. So if you're here and you're seeing this, just tell me what you think. That's the question of the day. What did you think about the show? So go down below, leave me some comments, and we will get this thing moving in the right direction.
Question 1 comes from Holly S. in Columbus, Ohio. If we promote online reviews, won't we get negative ones?
Yeah, Holly, thanks for asking that question, because everybody's talking about reviews, right? And being in the dental industry, and from a marketing perspective specifically, we are pushing our clients into review strategies, have been for the past few years, because reviews are just part of the game right now. I mean, that's just the game. And so you have to know that, you have to play it. I mean, reviews, will that be the case 5 years from now? I don't know. But today in 2015, reviews are a huge part of the game. It's like online digital currency. I mean, so much so that it's affecting search engine ranking. There's a little company out there that's trying to get a big control of the review market called Google. And they're actually incentivizing you for reviews. I mean, if you get reviews, your search ranking will go up. And so we're seeing that, and we're seeing Yelp scramble to take control, and players like Angie's List getting involved. And, even in the healthcare industry, people like Health Grades is getting some listings on Google as well. And so we got to know the players, and we got to play the game. It's part of it. And so the problem is, if you don't have any reviews and a disgruntled patient comes along and leaves a negative one, then that hurts. And now we're scrambling, and now we're asking questions like, how can we remove that? And so, that disgruntled patient, leaves a negative review. Is that a reflection on you and your practice, your team? No, not at all. Is it a reflection on your standard of care or quality? No, that type of stuff happens all the time. And so, I just think some people have off days, and, patient came in, probably had an off day, and you or your team maybe had an off day, and together there's an off day, and now we've got a negative review. The problem is when there's no reviews there, then it makes a big effect. It has a ripple effect. It makes a big splash. And so the best defense against a negative review is a great offense. It's a great review strategy in place, because now that disgruntled patient comes along and sees you have 12 reviews or 24 reviews or 36, and now I think he's a lot less likely to leave that negative review, because it gets drowned out in the sea of all those amazing experiences that patients have had at your practice. And you know what, even if he does leave the review, who cares? I like to see a negative review or two in there. It's fine. It makes you feel human. I mean, it keeps it real, And so if that happens, you just deal with it. You address it, apologize, go out of your way to try to make it right, and move on. And I think in America, we're real okay with that. The fact that people have off days, and there are just people that want to complain online. And so we get that. So the best defense against negative reviews is not to just avoid the game altogether, but it's to have a great review strategy in place.
Question 2 is from Dr. Ron B. in Mentor, Ohio. What is the return on investment of building a brand? And how do I know it's the right decision?
Dr. Ron, thanks so much for asking that question, because I get that all the time, and it's such an important question. It's a great one for our first episode. Look, marketing is about communication. I mean, in its simplest form, marketing is you communicating to the community, to your demographic and saying, hey, we're a dental practice, we're here, choose us. And so branding becomes, what is that message? What are we saying? And so if you can say the same message consistently over a long period of time, you have a much better chance of engaging patients, okay? Let's try something. Let's pretend we wanted to take on Coca-Cola, right? We've got this new cola product that's much better than Coke, okay? So here it is. Here's our new product. I know it looks like an old can of beans, but don't let that fool you, right? This is far superior to Coke in every way. I mean, it tastes better. It's healthier for you. It's gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO. It's all that stuff. Man, if you drink this, you're probably going to live longer. Like, that's how much better it is than Coke. But we know that taking on Coke is no easy challenge, okay? I mean, Coke is the heavyweight of the cola industry. And so to go after them, we're going to have a pretty sophisticated marketing campaign. So we bring in marketing experts from all over, and we use the latest in science and psychology and math to put together a campaign that we think can go up against Coke. And so we test colors, we test logos and taglines and call to actions and packaging, and we design this cola with the right colors and the logo and the stuff that scores the best with consumers. I mean, we give consumers every reason to choose this product. And so we place it up against Coke and we tell people, choose. Who do you think wins? Coke wins every day. You know why? Because brand always wins. It always wins. And you know what? Coke knows that. It's not a surprise to them. They've spent decades and billions of dollars investing in their brand that consumers know, they're comfortable with, and they like. Because Coke knows if they do that, if they create a strong brand, it doesn't matter who comes along. It doesn't matter the latest product with the best marketing campaign behind it and millions of dollars pushing it. It doesn't matter. Why? Because Coke wins that. They still win that every day. And so they know that by building a brand and investing in that, they can control the cola industry, the market share. Dentistry's number one problem in marketing today is a lack of strong brand. I just don't see it. I mean, I get all over the country, and I'm just telling you, I very rarely see it. What I see is dental practices that hire a direct mail company, and this direct mail company uses certain colors and certain forms and certain styles because they know they can guarantee a result with that. I see SEO companies that use certain tactics because they know that they can get you a certain return. And so it's all the science, it's all the math, it's all the psychology. And so what you end up with is 2, 3, I mean, you've got a website company and maybe Yellow Pages, a newspaper or magazine, whatever. You end up with 3, 4, 5 companies that are running your marketing based on the science of it, based on the math of it and psychology, but nobody is building your brand. And so if your goal is to position yourself in your community as the go-to practice, as the number one choice for your community, to own the name recognition for dental care in your area, in your demographic, you're going to have to build a strong brand. But it's not something that's $10,000 this year. It's an investment for the next decade, for the next 20 years, the next 30 years, but it will position you in a way that everybody else will be playing catch up, and it will position you with the strongest brand in the community so that it doesn't matter who opens their doors down the street from you. It doesn't matter the latest and greatest marketing techniques. Why? Because your community knows this brand, is comfortable with this brand, and likes this brand. And in the end, they choose you. Guys, episode 1 in the books. Thanks so much for being a part of it. Look, this is episode 1, right? Like, I get that. Probably nobody's going to watch this show except my mom, okay? So if you're here and you find yourself here watching this, do me a favor. Go down below in the comments. Leave me some love. Leave me some thoughts, some advice, some tips. That's the question of the day. What did you think about the show? So go down there in the comments, leave me something. Guys, I'll see you next episode.